convenience store. Last thing I want to talk about, right?
Oh, convenience store. Oh yeah. We were gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it was like, hey, we both work at a convenience store now,
Oh
just so everyone knows, right?
yeah. But
Um,
we're not on the same level.
yeah, be like, you're working at a different store, I'm working at a different store. I sent you the
No,
link.
I mean like paycheck wise.
Oh,
You
sorry,
think I
man.
was gonna forget that?
I was like, sorry, man, but like that's what they offered me. They're like, okay. This is pretty much what the interview was. Like, okay, they're like, okay, I had to fill out the whole application thing just for just to do it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because at that point they knew they were gonna hire me anyway, and
Yeah.
I was just like doing it for just to have it on file and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I go in there and they're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hire you, just like that. No questions asked. At this point, this is pretty much the interview, and they're like, this is an interview, and we're just doing it just to be, on camera, right?
Yeah.
And like the cameras can't hear us. I'm like, okay, right? We're gonna hire you, and since you have experience with, a cashier, that's what we need. We're gonna hire you at $8 an hour. Do you have a problem with that? I was like, this one because like the last time I was being paid $7.25 an hour at Toys R Us, no breaks. Pretty much it was really bad for me because like, there were points where like I was being dehydrated.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I was dehydrated, and I can tell I was dehydrated because I was working so much over there that one time I went home and my stomach was upset. I don't know why. And I was like, why does my head hurt? I'm like, Jesus Christ, I feel like crap, right? But the minutes, I don't want to get into too much detail, but like the minute I hit the toilets and my stomach was empty, I felt better.
I feel better
Because I felt better because I was like thinking, oh, man, did I eat something bad or what? But it was because I was dehydrated. I was overworked and I had no food, but I had a lot of water in me. So pretty much that's all that came out. But anyway, long story short, uh, it was just too much for me and too much stress on the body. So thank God I moved out of there, and kid you not, okay, this is a funny story too. Working at a convenience store, right?
Yeah.
Kid you not, 2 days out of the gates, I'm working. The second day, I get a phone call. It's Toys R Us.
Did you say you quit? Or they fired you?
They didn't. This is what they said. They didn't quote unquote fire me because I was seasonal, right?
Seasonal?
Yeah, I was a seasonal worker, and they wanted to keep me there, but they couldn't afford me.
Wait, what?
They couldn't afford me.
So it's pretty much like saying, "Hey, we want you to work, but we're not gonna pay you as much."
Exactly, like pretty much like they're saying like at the point right now we can't afford you, but would you like to come back anyway? And I'm like, what do you mean you can't afford me? They're like, okay, you worked so hard, and you gained so much hours that while you're working with us, you're supposed to be part time, but we put you as a, we paid you as part time, but you worked as a full time. We didn't realize that. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't realize that? I was like working my butt off, right?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, really? I was working through my breaks, for God's sakes, man. And they're like, well, we're not gonna pay you as much, but we'll give you a 25-cent raise. And
Same work.
And I was like, you want me to go back with a 25-cent raise?
And with less hours.
And yeah, and like with less hours. Yes, because you're a valid employee, blah blah blah. They're giving me the whole spill, right? Like we really want you back, blah blah blah. And I was like, well, the fact that you let me go, I can't come back. They're asking why not? What's going on, right? Well, since you let me go, you pretty much threw me in the gutter at that point because you guys led me on for 3 weeks with no hours. So what was I supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
It's like you guys didn't tell me ahead of time. Oh, we're gonna have to let you go. You could have told me that 3 weeks ago when when you didn't give me hours at all. So it's like, okay, well, so you want me back at 7:50? Sorry, I can't do it. I'm already working for $8 an hour. I'm not going back there. Pretty much, it's like, why would I want to go back there? No breaks again, probably at 50 cents less. Ugh. It's stupid, right? That's
Yeah.
like a foolish joke right there. But so how is it working at a convenience store for you? Like your experience, right? Come on, you've had your fair share of customers, right?
Are you talking to yourself or are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you, man.
Oh, I was like, I thought you were talking about what was going on.
No, I'm talking about you now. Okay,
Oh,
how's your experience with work?
fucking fuck customers. You know what? Being a stalker has its advantages, but damn, dude, you have to fucking take a lot of shit from customers.
I bet.
Dude, I remember. Okay, Okay, I was in this fucking line, right?
Uh-huh.
No, wait, no, I wasn't lying. I was doing this shit, right? I was fucking fixing up everything that was fucking messed up, right?
Yeah.
I look at the wall, I'm like, oh, it's fucking finished. This fucking 4-year-old starts fucking pushing everything back. I was like, you fucking little bitch. I wanted to grab and beat his ass. And his mom was right there doing shit. Like, don't do that. And she's not even doing anything. She's just on the phone talking. Just watching her fucking son push everything back. I just wanted to grab the mom saying, do something about him. I just wanted to do that.
Put him
Like,
on a
dude,
leash.
come on.
Put him
Put him
on
on
a
a
leash.
leash, man.
God.
Come on. This is not fair. I had to refix everything, dude.
God.
Fucking little kids are the worst, dude.
And then there's sometimes I've seen it before where like they'll grab like chips and then like they'll punch the living crap out of it.
Yes. Yes.
It's like,
all the time.
And like, well,
You think it's a punching bag.
it's like, well, there goes a full bag of chips. And like,
Well, actually, we just eat those.
okay, well, I guess, but like, you know how that works, right? At
Yeah.
least when I was working at Toys R Us, like, if they were to like break an item or steal an item, in order to make the money back, we had to sell like an X amount to gain that money back for that one thing. I don't know how.
You just soup up the price of something?
No, I'm saying like okay, like for instance, like in a box, how many? Like for instance, let's just say this: in a box, you guys, we get like 10 bags of chips, right?
Yeah.
And like that's to say like X amount of money, and let's just say like out of those 10 bags of chips, one of them gets opened by a customer and is left there. In other words, because of that thing, because we can't sell that one bag, we have to sell 10 more bags to make up for that one lost bag. That's pretty much how it works.
I'm trying to fucking figure this out in my head. Like, what?
Because we in order to make a profit back. This is okay. I'm explaining this.
So basically, you're not like. Basically, you're like they're stingy. In other words.
Yes, because we buy the boxes full of 10 bags, but like if one of them is messed up, we have to sell 10 more bags to make up for that one lost bag.
Dude, like shit breaks all the time at work, and we just fucking throw it in the bag. Hell, we throw it in the trash can most of the time. We don't fucking expect, because we get customers all the time. We don't like.
I'm saying
We gotta make the money back.